just too marvelous for words like glorious, glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. You're much, too much, and they're just too...
Oh, for me, how did it all begin?
Or even for your granddad?
Well, for him, it was obviously, that was the music that they listened to, but this picture, actually. My grandmother got that. She met him at the 500 Club in Atlantic City in 1955. She went there with Vivian Blaine. And there's Bill Miller, Frank's pianist. There's Frank. There's Vivian Blaine. And there's my grandmother. She got that autograph. I tell everybody that that's how it started.
Call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, throw in undependable too.
We are not at a deficit for music.
Foolish alibis for you.
And you need to understand, this is all handwritten. So nowadays, when we get a chart, like if you look at anything that was written for me, it's all computer. And it looks like this, but to have the handwritten, and these are copies of what he traveled with. They said, how did you come across these? And I said, I was bored. Billy May wrote an overture that I believe was called the Big Band Overture for Frank. And I had typed in Billy May arrangements. There's a Billy May collection at Library of Congress. And then I started looking, wait, if they have Billy May, so I typed in Nelson Riddle, Billy Byers, and your dad's came up with the biggest collection, and wrote down everything, and that's when I thought, I got no shot of getting into the Library of Congress. They're not going to give me, they just don't give you, usually have to have research, whatever. So I called a friend of mine, Tom Knox, and I said, do we have a connection at Library of Congress? And he said, I'm on the board. He hooked me up with the woman that runs the music department, and she said, just email me, we can scan them for you. And here they are.
He never really liked to keep anything.
Sure.
So I would ask him, why don't you have any of your own charts? He said, I heard them.
Lead trombone right over here, Mr. Bryant Byers. He flew all the way from Oregon just for this. He didn't even take the airplane. He just flew right in.
That stack right there is what we're going to record. In 1965, Sinatra was touring and traveling with the Count Basie Band with the intent to end up at the Sands Casino to record the Live at the Sands album. Billy Byers and Quincy Jones were tasked with taking songs that he had done and either reorchestrating them to work with just the standard big band, or songs he had never done and do them in a Basie style. And during that tour, they were being road tested on which ones would get used and be recorded for the album.
Your sweet expression, the smile you gave me, the way you looked when we met.
I called you and I said, we have an opportunity to go to the Soundplex and do this record with a full big band with the original Billy Byers arrangements.
That was the hook. It tied in perfectly with what we did.
Oh, yeah.
With it.
You make me feel so young, make me feel so spring has sprung. Every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I want to go play hide and seek. I want to go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, lots of bells to be rung, wonderful fling.